Just imagine two families that went through the same kind of issue. Okay, let's say family A went through this issue, and then eventually the two parties, the husband and the wife, came together, and both of them were able to talk through the situation. They were able to understand their differences. They shared their different perspectives about the situation, and they had clarity. They were able to get to the root causes, and then they discovered the gaps, and then created a plan on how to continue to work together in case if they experience any other similar issues in the future. Of course, they also created continuous improvement systems that will help their family to see how they can move things forward to continue to be a great parent for their kids, and then for their extended family members. Now, let's come to family B. The same issue. Family B. The two parties couldn't come together. Same issue. And both of them couldn't have that conversation. And eventually, they both resolved and agreed, okay, all right, I will get my lawyer. Party A went for his lawyer, and then the wife too went for a lawyer. They ended up in divorce. What is the major difference between family A and family B? Now, here are two teams, two families, same issue, but family A ended up resolving the issue, and then they were able to move ahead into bigger things. They were able to see opportunities and their capabilities. They were able to look within. They were able to build mutual trust and respect to improve things, and then to create more success for their family. Team A. On the other hand, family B could not, because the two of them couldn't come together. No communication, no collaboration. They couldn't agree that it is okay to be different. It is okay for me to have a different perspective. It's okay for you to see things differently. They wanted to see things the same way. Wow. Here is one of the biggest problems that leaders in businesses, in ministries, in different industries make. Let me share Wale Adekanla change leadership model with you. In this model, there is something that I call external environment over internal environment. Look at this. Your internal environment equals to mutual trust and respect, and your external environment equals to opportunities and capabilities. Okay? So that means if you don't have a great internal environment, you won't be able to explore the opportunities and the capabilities in your external environment. This happens in every team and in every organization. Now, here is what I call energy. Now, this energy is very key in every situation. I mean, I have science background, so I know that energy is fixed. Every one of us is investing his or her energy in something, whether you are aware of it or not. Your energy goes somewhere. You are either investing your time or wasting your time, because your time is your life. So I don't call it time management, I call it life management. So if you don't understand how to lead yourself and manage your life, your energy will will be wasted, and then you will just be wasting your energy on things that don't matter. Now, let's come back to this. Why you need to be very conscious about how you invest your energy every day. If you invest high energy on internal integration, leaders, please listen to this. Families, teams, business leaders, executives, please pay attention to this. This is very crucial. In your team, in your organization, if you invest high energy, and if you can create an environment where you have high energy disintegration, if you create this high energy on internal disintegration, then you are going to have issues in exploring all your external opportunities and capabilities. So that means if you have high energy internal disintegration, that means you are going to experience low energy external integration. In other words, if you focus on producing or creating high energy on internal integration, that means you have high mutual trust and respect in your team, just like family A. They were able to talk, they collaborated, they resolved the issue, they saw their differences, they agreed that it's okay for us to be different. I have a different background, you have a different background, and both of us see things differently, and they were able to weigh the situation, and then two of them agreed on how to move forward. In fact, when you have high energy internally, when you have high mutual trust and respect internally, say you are going to produce high energy externally. Your team or your people in your organization, different teams that you have in your organization, everyone will start seeing the opportunities because of mutual trust and respect. I trust you, I respect you, and I know that everyone will do what they're supposed to do. Let me give you an example. I usually use a model called 131. 131 is a great strategy for any leader, okay, to implement. We have this in our organization. Imagine this scenario. In fact, this really happened. One of my managers came to me, and then he asked me about a particular solution. He wanted me to provide an answer, and I told him, I said, okay, great, thank you very much for discovering this. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. So can you go and do some research about this, and then I want you to explore everything about this. I want you to investigate, ask questions, talk to other team members, and then find out three viable solutions. I want you to, give me three viable solutions, and eventually one recommendation. And that's what I call 131. One issue, three viable solutions, and one recommendation. And I asked him, how long is it going to take you? He said, maybe 3 days. Can I shock you? Next day, the following day, he returned back and said, I know exactly what to do. And in fact, he gave me many, many solutions. He returned back with two recommendations. I requested for one, but he came back with two. He had a better idea. In fact, what I wanted to share with him was not as good as what he showed me. And that's exactly what I am talking about when it comes to you building an environment of trust. So I was able to let him know that I trust your idea. I trust your opinion. Okay, work on it, and let's see how we can make this work together. Don't always be the answer. Allow other people to explore. You are there to guide. You are there to support. You are there to ask, is there any way I can help everyone? You're there to listen. You're there to get feedback. Okay? You're not there to be, to take sides and start dividing your team, and people within your organization. You're not there to take sides. Okay? When you start taking sides, that means you have started creating division. Your focus is to create high energy internally so that you can produce high internal integration where people can integrate, people can collaborate, people can work together, and people can make great things happen within your organization so that they can have high energy externally to explore opportunities and capabilities within your team and across the organization. That's exactly what you need to focus on as a leader. In fact, that is your job. I want to leave you with this, and I want to encourage you to check, if you see any link or just visit our link in the bio. Just click the link in my bio and reach out to learn more about Wale Adekanla change leadership model. We want to support your team and see how we can take you from point A to point B. Let's start with the assessment. Let's start with your current situation. Let's assess the issues. Okay. Let's see how your teams can collaborate better, how they can communicate, how they can see that okay, it's okay to be different. It's okay to actually have different perspectives. It's okay. In fact, can I tell you this? It's an asset for you as a leader. It's an asset in your organization when people of different opinions, people who have different perspectives can come together and create something. Imagine in your team you have innovators, people who have insight, people who are seeing, people who can paint new pictures for you, those who can innovate. Imagine having those people around you. Imagine having organizers, people who can organize things and organize activities, organize thoughts, and make things happen. Help your team to organize everything. Imagine having achievers, those who are ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. And imagine having unifiers in your team. Now, these are four important people that you need in your team. In fact, whenever you want to make an important decision that can help your team or your business to move forward, just click the link in the bio and let's see how we can work together to create a lasting change in your organization.